Rafinha stays a couple of passes, he goes across to Piqué. Mascherano. Alves is in space and he picks him out. Messi very mobile as usual. Easily recognisable with his arm warmers on. All does that actually to protect his tattoos, or if he's feeling the cold, because it's only like 22 degrees here in Barcelona this afternoon. Done well there, Sergio Garcia, just pulling back, creates a little bit of space, but it's passed to Alves. Or to Alvaro, who was intercepted, and by Alves, who was fouled. With Barcelona past the 15-minute mark. There's a possession, 77% for Barcelona, 23 for Espanyol.
Still feel that 23 is a little bit generous.
Yeah. There you see Espanyol completing 26 passes in 15 minutes, Barcelona 194.
Wow, that's what I can say.
I think that is rather relevant, isn't it?
Surely, just looking at that, if you completed 26 passes, you surely don't have 23% of possession.
But when the ball's out for set pieces, it's your so that does count as being in your possession, apparently.
I suppose that's probably what it is
for the statisticians among you. So Barcelona with the rondo. It's Messi. Once again, Leo Messi clips that one forward, showed his patience. Alba! Oh, that is a fantastic opening goal from Football Club Barcelona. Neymar's a scorer. But when you see the replay, just sit back and, unless you're an Espanyol fan, just enjoy the football on display there. You thought Messi was doing nothing there. 2 or 3 passes with Busquets, thank you very much. Diagonal ball into space, first time cross from Alba. The dummy from Suarez, and the finish. Outstanding football from Barcelona, who now lead 1-0.
Well, one of the biggest weapons this Barcelona side have used in past seasons is the fullbacks marauding forward, and Jordi Alba always, once he gets going, he's just an express train. There's no following him. He's got absolutely brimming with pace. You'll see.
Look at this again. Alba first time.
Brilliant.
You think Suarez is going to score? He leaves it, fools everybody. But you know, they're talking about they've talked about the Madrid triple, the BBC, Benzema, Bale, and Cristiano. But the understanding here is just you can't buy that with money.
That's incredible. Suarez is running at that ball. At no moment do you see him look behind him. He knows, he's aware of the situation. He knows Neymar's going to attack the back post without even looking. And the dummy falls about 3 Espanyol defenders. A big chunk of that goal is that dummy from Luis Suarez,
who could very possibly have scored himself had he tried. Outstanding goal from Barcelona. So they've broken the deadlock here, which is quite often the toughest thing to do. Can Espanyol get back into things quickly? They have a free kick about 10 yards into the Barcelona half. Bit of a push there from Moreno.
Just another thing there about that goal. Luis Suarez is a player who I think stats don't do him justice. You can't, that's the thing about football. Some players, you just can't read into stats to see just how effective they are to a side. That dummy doesn't go down as assist, doesn't go down as anything.
Doesn't even go down as contact with the ball.
Exactly. And there's a lot of things like that he does. Pressing, runs, dragging defenders.
Such a very clever player.
Incredibly intelligent football player.
Alba does well. Doesn't keep it in though, but it was still a decent leap from the left back. Arvilla will take the throw in for Espanyol. Sergio Garcia, but dispossessed by Busquets and Mascherano. A little bit of pressure there from the striker. As is Leo Messi working deep and getting himself into a little bit of trouble. It's Victor Alvarez, but Barcelona look to be up for this. Good advantage played by Mateo Loth. If we might think about having a word with the Espanyol player afterwards. Messi twists Cañas inside and out, and now just overhitting that pass towards Neymar. Cañas back at Espanyol after, well, back in Spain after an unsuccessful season with Swansea last year, from a Betis player. Just gets impeded enough there, Neymar, for the referee to give a free kick. Busquets wins another ball in the middle of the park. He's swept everything up today, hasn't he? So far, 20 minutes gone. Barca lead 1-0. That goal scored 3 minutes ago by Neymar after a splendid team move by Barcelona. It's just brought Espanyol forward a few yards to try and increase the pressure on Barcelona. There's no point defending a 1-0 defeat. Long way to go yet, though. Busquets. Alba to Neymar. Alba carries on his run. Careless pass there, and Sergio Garcia collects, but ball lasts about half a second with the Espanyol forward as we go to the Dani Jarque 21st minute applause. Barcelona keeping possession. Talented bit of pressure there from Sergio Garcia. Mascherano has to send it across to Piqué. And gets it back from the central defender. It might go all the way back to Bravo. That wasn't quite as intelligent from Sergio Garcia. There you have Dani Jarque, the former Espanyol captain, who unfortunately died of heart failure in pre-season a few years ago while in Italy.
Nice to see that he's still remembered, though, every single home game, that 21st minute.
Sergio Garcia booked for that.
Mascherano was waiting for him there, inviting him in.
It's an unnecessary challenge, though, from the Espanyol striker.
Really, yeah.
Just approaching the midway point of the first half is Mascherano. To Iniesta. Once again, Lionel Messi dropping deep. Barcelona trying to exploit a bit of space. What he does, Messi, is he drops deep. Somebody has to come with him, and then they look to knock it in behind him.
Talking of intelligent players, Messi right up there.
It's been Neymar and Suarez, not quite working out for them this time, but Barcelona get the throw-in. Nice, just stayed down for a moment. Mateo Los just goes up to see what's wrong with him. As Alba loses possession. Rafinha thumps that one forward.
It's not an easy day to be Felipe Caicedo today when you see that ball that's just gone forward towards him and nothing you can do with that. And look at him, the Neymar.
Just a little hand, isn't it, in Arabia?
Nothing that's going to keep you down, though, is it?
Nah. Unless it catches you in a delicate spot.
Yeah.
Victor Alvarez for Espanyol. Once again, Mascherano cuts it out. Iniesta looking confident again today, Andres Iniesta to Neymar. If he looks up, he's got Alves with acres of space. So this with Messi. Alves still in acres of space. A little bit too long to get it out to him, perhaps. Here he is, Dani Alves. He's waited. Patience brings its own reward. He sends it down the line to Luis Suarez. Suarez looks to have a go at Duarte. In the end, it comes to Iniesta. Messi makes it 2-0 to Football Club Barcelona. Once again, Barcelona's passing rips their rivals apart. And Messi, after looking for a fraction of a second like he made a mess of it, puts the ball in the back of the net. Wouldn't mind having a replay just to see if there is an offside.
On first impressions, I thought Luis Suarez might have been offside. If he's not, again, it's devastating football from Barcelona. How they can link up between three players in such a close proximity inside the box is amazing. And again, Suarez, that ability to find the player who's unmarked. Look at it here.
Let's have a look at this. Right, is there an offside in this move? I'm going to say there is. There isn't here, but I think Suarez should have been called offside. Not here. It's when the ball comes over the top.
This again here is what's brilliant from Suarez. Another player would give that ball to Iniesta and forget about it. He gives the ball, he runs across, and then Iniesta picks him out over the top. Probably, as you say, offside. I'd be inclined to saying that maybe he is a fraction offside.
The interchange is great, but
there's that slight doubt lingering over.
I have no doubts.
No doubt, okay.
So a little bit of controversy in the second goal. That shouldn't take too much away from what we're seeing from Barcelona. We're seeing another 26 minutes of exceptional football from, well, I was going to say from the Catalans, but in this case they're both Catalan sides. Let's not forget, though, against Sevilla in the Sanchez Pizjuan, Barca produced one of their best halves of the campaign, and they ended up having to settle for a draw. Sevilla possibly a better side than Espanyol, I think, but still a long way to go in this game.
I'm hoping Luis Enrique gets the credit he deserves, and I bang on about it quite a bit, but the way this Barca side's been pressing of late against PSG today, they just look that much better than last year.
The thing is, last season and the season before, you got the impression in the last 2 or 3 months, for example, 2013, Barca played Bayern and they lost 7-0 on aggregate. Got the impression of a side running on empty, even though they ended up winning the league. Last season, you got the impression of a side that physically just ran out of steam as the season came to a key moment. This season, what you're seeing is a Barca that actually looks to be getting better, and is playing more games than anybody.
And a lot of that is down to all those rotations that Luis Enrique has made that were questioned back when they were done. Now it's reaping its rewards. And for me, clear favourites for the Champions League.
Chance for Espanyol. Caicedo snatches at it. But unfortunately, that is the way it is for Espanyol. He's not going to get too many chances. He's got to try and hit the target. Good pressure there from Espanyol against Bravo. It's a decent delivery into the box. Mascherano clears. It's nice control there from Abraham. Espanyol enjoying a little spell of possession. Lucas just slips after flicking it forward, and Mascherano gives it back to Bravo. Once again, Caicedo pressures. Jordi Alba. It's Piqué. Very comfy Gerard Piqué today. Just there, available as a spare man.
It's the kind of game he enjoys, I suppose. A lot of time on the ball to just spread passes around. No one pressing on him, no one biting at his ankles.
Messi once again just brings it down, opens it up to Alves. And again, Jordi Alba. Neymar. To Andres Iniesta. Caicedo does well. Piqué does better, intercepts. As Mateo decides that's a free kick. As we're approaching the half hour.
Again, that was the best Caicedo could hope for, to get a foul. He's such a solitary figure up front.
Yeah, Mascherano does just have a little high foot on him there.